Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner podcast. Before we begin, follow the podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and get notified every time you get a new podcast episode when you press that notification bell. Like this video on YouTube, subscribe to the KrisCross Studios YouTube channel, comment topics for our next episodes. Join the conversation 24/7 on KrisCross Studios Facebook group and on Instagram at KrisCross_studios. This week's top 10 will be the top 10 shows turning 25 in 2025. So we have the top 10 shows from 2000.
Damn.
This week we have a special guest. We have Walter Queethins.
Hello. Always
This
glad
is
to be here.
This is the somber show after the inauguration of Donald J. Trump to be exact. Gotta say his name right.
Did it again?
He pulled a Grover Cleveland, didn't he?
Grifter in the White House again. He did. They put a grifter back in the White House. That is next level bullshit.
He is a president who made history. He is the second president in history, in U.S. history, to be voted in, taken out, and then voted in again. The first person to do that was Grover Cleveland back in the 1880s?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, no, it's. I had a nickel for every time this happened.
You'd have 5 cents.
You'd
have a nickel.
I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Like I can't believe.
Who's on the nickel?
Huh?
Who's on the nickel? I forgot who's on the nickel. Radio silence.
Is it not? Is it not?
I'm gonna ask AI.
Who's on the nickel?
Who's on the nickel?
It's Jefferson. That's who it is. Well, you know,
no, it's Thomas Jefferson. It's Thomas Jefferson.
It is Jefferson.
I know Abraham Lincoln's on the penny.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on the dime?
Eisenhower.
Are you sure?
I'm like 99% sure it's Eisenhower.
Let's see. I didn't know it was Eisenhower. No, it's Roosevelt.
Is it? Oh, is it? What?
Yeah, it's Roosevelt. What? I didn't know that either. Like I knew it, but it's like not in my it's not my activity space in my brain to know that FDR is on the freaking.
Look at that.
Who's on the quarter?
While
we're at it, who's on the quarter? I know Washington's on the quarter, but.
And then you know who's on $50?
Do we even do $50 anymore?
You can find them from time to time. They're still around.
Who's on the $50?
It should be Kennedy.
I didn't even know John F. Kennedy was on the $50. I didn't even know we had $50. I thought we had dollar coins, quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies.
Well, that's
Looney and Tooney.
That's Looney's. Oh my god.
Who's on
the Jefferson.
He's on more than one bill? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's see, because see, Jackson's on the 20.
Yep. I thought Grant was on the 10.
Lincoln's on the 5 then.
Who's on the 50?
Who is on the 50? No, Grant's on the 50.
Grant's on the 50. Yeah. My bad.
Grant's on the 50. Hamilton's on the 10.
Hamilton, yep. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, the $10 founding father without father. Yeah, that's fair.
And then Benjamin Franklin's on the $100 bill.
100. Yeah. What was it? Roosevelt was on the $1,000 when they used to print those.
They need to bring them back.
Well, so it's that, and then like 100. They had those, and I think they went up to 100,000, but that was only for banks to transfer money between themselves.
And they're the last $1,000 bill was printed in 1945.
Yeah.
Jeez. So we actually have $1,000
Yeah.
bills in America, and they didn't tell us until
Hey,
ChatGPT just told me.
what is it? What is it? You can go to Zimbabwe and get was it $10 billion bill or whatnot?
Shoot, I'm on my way.
Yeah, but it's worth like $3 or something like that.
If I got $10 billion in Zimbabwe, I'm good. I'll be just fine.
You just what happened to Kris? Oh, he went to the Great Zimbabwe.
The great
Oh,
country
he
of
did.
Zimbabwe.
He went to the Great Zimbabwe.
The great country of Zimbabwe. Paid $3 for a $10 billion currency. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think. I mean, that's obviously that's not that's not the exchange rate. I can't remember what it is, but it's something ridiculously inflated like that.
Like $1, like $1 is like $10 billion.
It's something crazy like that.
Let's look it up right now before we start. $1 to Zimbabwe currency. I don't even know what their currency is. Okay, $1 dollar is equivalent to $65.5 thousand.
Right.
Gee, I'm
In
on my
Zimbabwe?
way. I'm on my way. On my way. On my way.
Oh my God, it's wild. There ain't no way.
Well, there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna make my way
Like,
to Zimbabwe.
I don't doubt Zimbabwe is a great country, but I think I'll stay here for a little bit.
Yeah, it's a great country. But speaking of Zimbabwe, use promo code BLACK for free shipping when you go to www.KrisCrossCorner.com. For merch, we got the Black Excellence shirt for MLK Day. We got Valentine's Day coming up. To keep your special somebody warm. Get the Black Excellence shirt. Tell them that they are Black Excellence, and they look great in
For a
my
second,
merchandise.
I thought you were about to say use code Zimbabwe, and I was like, excuse you, how the hell did that tie in?
Hey, I can make it real quick, but we're doing promo code BLACK, BLACK, for free shipping, because I know y'all don't want to pay that shipping. Tax season's here. Some of y'all got your W-2s. Spend that $45 on a sweatshirt that says Black Excellence. All right, speaking of excellence, the International Auto Show in Detroit, let me tell you, it paled in comparison to other auto shows. I will say that before we even get into the auto show discussion.
Yeah.
However, they did put a focus on the in-person experience, like the in-car experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the auto show was okay. I gave it a B overall. Just because, I don't know, it just didn't feel like auto shows of the past. And I don't know. I guess, they're in-person, their test tracks took up most of the convention space, so everything was more crammed in. So you didn't really see all of the displays like of older years. Like every car company didn't have like their own huge space. It was kind of like crammed into one another. So it was kind of like, okay.
Wait, hold up. There's test tracks?
Mm-hmm. You could go on and test the tracks. Like Ford had one, Chevy had one, and then Jeep had one where you can go up hills and stuff and test out the 4x4 stuff.
That's really cool.
But it was a long line for Jeep.
Probably.
So I was like,
because Jeeps are becoming a lot more popular.
Popular and way more expensive.
Hey, and 100 would you rather?
Go ahead.
Listen, would you rather pay $109,000 for a Grand Wagoneer or anything else?
I would not get a Grand Wagoneer to begin with, but the Wagoneer S though, did you see that car? Oh man,
Yeah, look, that's
Wagoneer S.
the thing. Like, I'm all for still honest putting like getting into the luxury game. I think every major car company should have a luxury car or two just to kind of cater to that market. Um, but like, I don't think making the Grand Cherokee and the Wagoneer luxury esque vehicles was the way to go.
Exactly. Like, they don't even look like Jeeps anymore. They look like Denali's.
Right. It's like was it also when Genesis came out with the GV80 and they were like, that looks like a Bentley Bentayga, and Genesis was like, it is. We hired
It
the
is,
guy who
but
made it.
it doesn't
We
cost
hired
as much.
no, no. They were like, it was like, you can pay $174,000 for a Bentley Bentayga, or you could pay like 80 for this.
80 with more features.
Right.
And there's more dealerships for Genesis too. But anyway,
There are.
but Genesis had a good setup too at the auto show. Actually, what's the car company here in Plymouth? Rivian. They had a setup by
Yeah.
Ford. So
But see,
that was
but
nice.
see, I know Hunt for auto shows, Kia usually does a lot, right? Because they'll have all three of their brands, and then they'll do what a lot of manufacturers do is they'll have allowance for the luxury cars.
Did they
I'm
have
like,
a
okay, that's
lounge?
kind of
No,
cool. You
no.
show your key
Toyota had
fob and you
one.
get in.
Kia didn't have one, but Toyota had one. But
Okay,
Toyota's cars aren't
interesting.
that good to me. Kia's cars are nice, but
No, like
Kia's cars are not the best when it comes to security.
the Kia boys are back.
The Kia boys were at the auto show taking pictures and shit. They're like, okay, we
They
can't
knew
use the
better.
USB no more. We're gonna use radio waves.
Oh my god, that was
Uh,
no, but I agree. Like I mean, and no secret, right? I drive a Hyundai, and that was a concern. And I talked to the dealership, and they're like, "Yeah, no, that's a problem that like Kia's having. But for some reason, the system doesn't affect Hyundai the same way, so you should be good." And I was like, "Should be or am?" Like,
or am I?
I need to know. It's like I live in a decent area, but like I need to know if I'm gonna come out one day and my car's gonna be gone.
Right. But yeah, the auto show was pretty good. I parked on the roof for like the first time in like 10 years.
Really?
Like I forgot what it looked like up there.
Damn.
I was like, this is where Hulk Hogan kicked threw Big Show off the roof on WCW.
Well,
I was
that's
like,
the takeaway.
I was like, this was the cheat code if you were going to like the Wings game or a WWE event or a concert. You go to the Kobo roof.
The roof.
Go to the roof and take that little walkway across that little tube across to the Joe
Hmm.
Louis Arena. That tube is still open. You can now go. You can still go to the platform, but the platform is like not a people
Is
mover
it
station anymore. Yeah, it's
weird?
kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It'll still take you to the other parking structure, the Joe Louis parking structure,
Very
which
weird.
I which I don't think is still in use. I don't know if they still use it or not, but that thing was huge. Um, Speaking of huge, the Detroit Lions have lost to the Washington Commanders in the divisional round. We
Don't want to talk
basically
about it.
we basically played our doppelganger, which is the same team. Literally, we go on fourth down, they go on fourth down, but they had a better defense, and ours was depleted before
Yeah,
and during
that's
the game.
man. Amit going down. I was like, oh no.
And then they put Vildor in. I was like, okay, it's over.
It's like, well, this was a good game. It was gonna be a good game.
And then the offense fucked up, so it's okay.
Yeah, Yeah, going down by 14 and at Ford Field is madness.
This was the best shot at this team to make it to the Super Bowl, and they squandered it.
Yeah.
And then to make it worse, the Commanders put on buffs in the locker room with Kevin Durant after the game. I said,
Bad.
you know what? You know what? I hope y'all lose next. I really hope
Yeah,
y'all
somebody
lose.
was it somebody in the group said, "Oh, we're Commanders." No, we're not Commanders fans. No,
No, Chris said
no,
that.
we are not.
Christopher Bird said that. Oh yeah, we're not Commanders fans. No, the fuck we're not.
No, we are not.
We're Philly fans, if anything else.
Oh, man,
I got my
my
Eagle
buddy.
stuff coming.
So we were about to be the Detroit Rams again, and then the Rams decided to
They decided to ram. So
they decided to ram.
yeah. The Lions lined and
Like,
the Rams rammed.
yeah, it's like, oh man, it's like I've seen. It's like, oh, Stafford doesn't choke anymore. Oh, Stafford choked a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of no, it wasn't his fault. It was the snow.
That's you
But
know what? That's fair.
but the good thing is that Dan Campbell put all the blame on him. He put all the
He
blame on
did.
himself.
He did.
And he should,
He
because
did.
he's the head fucking coach.
And that's something. That's something I don't think we see a lot of. Is actual accountability. Because you'll see a lot of people like, oh well, it's just that. No, 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 no. Like, as and again, we've talked about this before, right? You as a head coach know this better than a lot of people. It's like, regardless of what actually happened, you as the head coach take responsibility for what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks, but I mean, he did it, and I'm proud of him for doing it. Because a lot of coaches would have been like, "Oh, the defense wasn't that, the offense was this and that." They other team, they really knew what they were doing. It's like, no, 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 no. At the end of the day, I made some shitty calls. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Right. The one reporter was so mean. He was like, "So why were there 12 people on the field?" Dan Campbell
Oh
wanted
man,
to
I
cuss him
saw that. And I
out.
was like, no.
Dan Campbell wanted to cuss him out. He said, "You know what? It was my fault. It was my fault." I was like, "No, bro, tell the truth. Cuss him out." But he did. He
Look,
said it
it's
was
like
not his fault.
you can take the blame, but you got to understand when the blame is not yours to take.
Right. And one thing that Dan Campbell can't take the blame for is these prices that the parking lots were trying to charge people on the day of the Lions game. Like the city of Detroit shut down 3 parking lots, attempting to charge $1,000 for the Lions playoff game parking.
What? No.
$1,000.
Oh my
I gotta
god.
look at the city of Detroit like code of ordinances of how what's the maximum they can charge, but $1,000 is
Yeah,
wild.
see, that doesn't seem legal.
It really doesn't. So you
It
want to
doesn't seem legal at all.
I mean, if you could pay $1,000 for a ticket, you could pay $1,000 for a parking spot, right? That's kind of the logic.
No. I mean, it's the logic, but the logic is very flawed, my friend.
I'm just saying, like people drop like people where I usually sit for Lions games in section like 208. Like those tickets were $1,700 a seat, and you expect me just to pay $30 for
Yeah,
parking? Hell no. I can see him
that's
charging 100,
wild.
but 1,000? That's 3 zeros.
That's 3 zeros.
That's 3 whole zeros, Walter. A Royal Oak businessman wants to rename Campbell Road, which goes through like Royal Oak and Madison Heights. He wants to name it
Mhm.
Dan Campbell Road,
Of course he does.
which I don't mind. Name it after a coach that hasn't won the NFC Championship. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
I double dog dare you.
Triple dog dare you. All right. So I was on Instagram. There was a post that said there is no speed limit as disrespected as the posted 55 on I-94 in Detroit. And that is a true statement. Very true statement.
I don't know. Maybe the 55 on the lot.
55 on the Lodge. 55 on Southfield Freeway. Which a lot of people don't know it's 55, but the sign is like every mile. So
Did you? Oh, you remember when they were? Was it either a year or two ago when MSP was doing enforcement crackdowns, and they were like, the speed limit is 55 on South. We're gonna be out here on this day, and we will ticket. And I was like, oh shit.
and we didn't care. We didn't care. I was going like 70, 75.
Let's see. It's the 50 on Telegraph is disrespected once you get past like 10 mile.
Once you get past 8 mile, what you mean?
No, 45 on Telegraph 45 gets disrespected on Telegraph. Except for the strip in Redford.
No, in Redford and in Dearborn. Dearborn has one now too.
Yeah.
And Michigan Ave. They'd be sitting right there. We have another great debater coming into here today. We have David making his 2025 debut.
Going on, guys?
What's up, Dave?
Hey.
Long time no see. Welcome to
How
2025.
have you been?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm here to put my Kendrick move again. Just living a life. You know what I mean? Spending time with my family.
That's right.
So
they're not like us.
Exactly.
But yeah, actually 8 Mile. I guarantee you, people don't know that the speed limit on 8 Mile is 40 miles per hour.
Yeah, they don't.
I be going at least 60 sometimes.
I was just on 8 Mile.
Hey, you was on 8 Mile, David, going like 50.
I was literally just on 8 Mile.
We gotta watch out now because they got state troopers, they got Wayne County Sheriff, they got Warren Police.
That's fine. I'm not driving.
Oak Park Police, Detroit Police sometimes.
Oh, that's fair. That's very fair, actually.
If you get pulled over by a Detroit police officer for speeding, you've hit the roulette. Like that is like the rarest thing to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That means they had literally nothing to do on 8 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Like 8 Mile in Detroit. Like, come on, cops. There's someone stealing from BP right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking all the honey buns
from BP.
They're taking all the honey buns and the old Swiss rolls right now.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
They even asked you how much it was 20 times as you were talking, and you do not listen to them.
They were like, "How much is this?" They do that, don't they, David? They're like, "How much is this?" It says it right there on the fucking wrapper.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because sometimes they have the panel flipped the other way, so it's just white.
They do. They'd be like, I wonder if this, but maybe it's 75 cents, maybe it's $1, $1.25. You go up there and they'll be like, beep. They'd be like $1.50. I'd be like, nigga. For 2 Swiss rolls?
Exactly.
2 regular Swiss rolls?
You're like, look, officer, I wasn't robbing him because he was robbing me.
That says best if eaten by 2024? Like, are you kidding me? This should be free. I think that is a law. Like, if you can't be selling people old stuff.
Plus, I can't wait till Wednesday.
What's on Wednesday?
That will be disclosed after the show.
I got you.
Uh-oh.
But a date that we can talk about what's going to happen, May 22nd, 2025 is the day that Super Nintendo World opens in Orlando.
Ooh.
That'll be a good day.
I will be in Orlando in June.
Oh snap! You can go see. You can see Disney, Universal, and Super Nintendo World and SeaWorld.
Yeah, no, we don't
Super.
do
See, I'm excited for Super Nintendo World.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
I'm good on SeaWorld.
You don't want to see? You want to see the dolphins? So no.
I don't even want to go on cruises.
Okay, I understand.
Listen, I can swim very well. That's not the problem.
You just don't like animals in the water.
You feel me?
I understand. Because I like going to pools, but then I was like, wait a minute, is there fish in that water? Yeah, like I'm good. There's fish in there.
Just say, nope.
Like David, why aren't you coming? There's fish in there.
It's not fish.
There's fish in there.
The fish is fine.
Oh no,
that's not what I'm talking about.
The water's
salty. The
water's gonna mess up my pH balance.
Oh no.
Watson, yeah. What he said in court, that was the punishment. Yeah, I really don't want that in real life. You feel me?
Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Speaking of jail, BMF Big Meech Welcome Back concert is February 13th. And the lineup for this concert, y'all, if you don't want to, have a hostile environment, do not. I repeat, do not go to this concert.
It's all hostile.
Wait, whose concert?
Who came back? Who came back?
Big Meech is back, so somebody go down to LCA. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Big Meech.
I ain't going downtown at all.
No, nowhere
downtown at all.
Nowhere near downtown. Not Midtown.
Especially going downtown after what happened last night.
Heck, oh yeah, okay. So David, so since you got that up, when the Washington Commanders won, you know how many Commanders fans got stomped out in the streets of Detroit?
I knew it.
Oh my god!
They said, "Here we go, bitch, nigga!" Like on Brush Street, 2000 Brush Street. Like, how you gonna get beat up in front of the Lions?
I knew it. I don't even watch the news. I just know my people. That's bad. So I don't have to watch the news.
I just know my people.
I just know my people.
They beat him in the stands, David.
I know. I know my people. As soon as it hit 0-0-0.
There was fuck y'all Lions fans.
Boom, 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 boom. I already know who we too.
And then there was like a few incidents outside. There was one outside Comerica Park, one outside Fox Theater. I think there was one outside the Whitney. It was just too funny.
Listen.
Jesus. Outside the Whitney.
Hey, it happened, okay?
And don't let it be a C member. See the person in all red. Talk. Yeah.
It was just too much going on downtown.
That's
not to mention the Red Wings lost and the Pistons lost yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. Downtown, man.
It was a very if you say something bad about Detroit, you're about to get your ass. It was that bad. I crashed out like 3 times last night.
Question is, did we save Ben Johnson his job?
No.
Or is he really up out of here?
I mean, the way they were playing yesterday,
he's
out of here, bro. He emptied the clip. He said, here we go. And it failed. You gave Jamo the ball to throw after you tried to throw it to him 3 times.
The throw for real. If I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm just saying, they threw towards him 3 times, and 2 of those times they got intercepted. So why give him the ball to throw?
First off, my question is, if my quarterback's still getting hit and he have to get checked for concussion and he looking like he got a little bit of it, why he still in the game?
That's literally what I was trying to say yesterday. But I was trying to win. Even though Teddy Bridgewater was doing really good.
Here's the thing. I was watching the game with Merk. He was like, throw Hendon in the game, even the playing field.
For reals. Mobile quarterback. But no. I want
Or
to put golf in with a concussion. Bell rung and all.
do
Yeah, but that hit though, that wasn't
two
cool.
pick
That
sixes?
was fucked.
Was it 2 pick sixes?
No, just one.
Yeah, but one of those should have been called back.
Yeah, it was 2. Shit.
I'm still mad they didn't do that.
You see, isn't that the last one to seal it?
Yeah. Yeah. We're not feeling good. The Lions lost,
No,
Pistons
he
lost,
threw
Red Wings
2 picks
lost.
in the end zone.
TikTok got manned. Trump is now president.
And then he came back.
But
And
TikTok's back.
He got it. He got it. He's about to extend it for 90 days. Yes, TikTok is up and running for people.
After he was the one that said get rid of it, but it's okay.
So he is extending it. He didn't know it was gonna be this much of an outroar on his people. Notice what I said. Notice what I said. And who I said.
Yeah, we got 90 more days of ass watching. So
Yeah, feel me.
download those videos, yo. Save it to save video function. Save video function.
Man, you just say that.
Save video functions. Just write them down.
Look, if it's that important, just go follow them on all the other socials they got. It's just Jesus, man.
No. I did that to all my videos. I was like, all right, we'll save this video for later since they shut down TikTok. Hey, we back now for 90 more days. Hopefully, people got on that other one, but the other TikTok, the other Chinese company.
Yo, that was crazy, man. Like, and don't get me wrong, it's one thing to jump on, but people were like, I don't understand why this app isn't in English and isn't for Americans. And I was like, y'all are the dumbest motherfuckers on planet Earth, I swear to God.
It's Mandarin for Chinese people because there's more Chinese people than Americans.
You see?
There's 1.3 billion of them, and only 330 million.
It's a Chinese app made for people in China. Of course, it's gonna be in Mandarin. Like,
yeah, dummies.
Like, come on.
They did the most American thing. Like they did
did
the equivalent of walking into another country and being like, "Why don't y'all speak English?"
Yeah,
literally. Why don't y'all speak English?
What the fuck,
nigga? You in China?
They were getting like up, like they were. I wouldn't go that far. Hold up now, but no, like
That's what they said though. That's what they said though,
God.
Walter.
No, but and then there were the people that were like, "I'm going." No, and then there were the people that were going. They were like, "I'm going over to this app because," and I know they're going to take the information, but fuck the government. I'm going to do that because they have it. And I was like, "That's also a dumb move."
But do you also want the U.S. to own TikTok? I don't think we want that either.
I really
either
don't.
way it goes, no matter what happens, a government has your information, and more than likely, it has been shared. Guess to who? Either allied countries, and even they can be hacked. So
exactly. I'm like, hey, let us have our fun, okay? Let us have our fun. It is a social media site for a reason.
And then newsflash. There's been, 100,000? Who knows whose information has already been shared?
Right.
Man, gullible people.
Gullible. Speaking of shared information, the OnlyFans star Bonnie Blue says that she has broken the world record by sleeping with 1,057 men in 12 hours.
That's cat.
I just want to know
why is she telling fibs?
Like she just opened her legs and they just did.
Here's the thing. There's somebody that did the math, and I even did the math before they did the math. And that math is definitely not mathing. Because
Dave-
with 2025 math that she has.
All right, here.
David,
All right,
you
here's
just
my
really did.
question.
David just did like, you know, when
Here's
you
my
first get a
question.
paycheck, when you first get a paycheck, black people be like, let's pull out the calculator real quick. That's what David
Real quick. What?
1,000 men is crazy.
That is.
No. It's still not correct.
First of all, 2 men is crazy. But 1,000, that's wild.
Now, there is a
Wait.
video.
No,
I believe it could be 30.
No, here's the real question: Is it Guinness verified? Because if it's not Guinness verified, then I don't count it.
It's just her holding a picture like Lou.
I think it is Guinness verified.
But
so in order,
I ain't see Guinness post nothing.
Was there someone there just
okay.
watching
So
it?
for those who don't know, yeah, no. So I'm gonna say, in order for those who don't know, in order to be Guinness verified, in order to make it into like the Guinness record book, like the official record book, somebody from Guinness has to watch you do whatever you're trying to get the record for.
That's what I'm saying. And nobody handed her anything of Guinness.
Anything of Guinness?
It's just literally her holding 1,000 like Wilt did with the 100.
Is it on her OnlyFans though? Is it on her OnlyFans? Can we verify?
She said, "Go check it."
All right. Well, I'm not gonna say it on the show, but
exactly,
it will be verified off the show.
I would
go to our Patreon and we'll see us.
Oh my god!
Wicked work.
But yeah, 1,000 dicks is nuts.
Look, I have no comment on the matter.
It's just wild, man. Bonnie Blue, man. Go on her OnlyFans. If you gotta pay for it, you gotta pay for it. You know.
Oh, that's wicked.
That's the only way to verify Guinness. So you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, moving on from eating dicks, we're gonna talk about eating food. The new strawberry. The new strawberry toast crunch cereal is now scheduled for release at Walmart. I had to segue from dick somehow.
Right.
I don't think there was a good way to do that. I'm gonna be honest.
Something, man.
Hot dog.
Food related. If you're going into food, something, dog.
You said a hot dog. All right, so strawberry toast crunch cereal is coming this month at Walmart. Which is it gonna taste like strawberry jam? Like,
so they already got the cinnamon one out.
All right, David.
I ain't put it in the group chat. Yeah, but I know.
All right. KFC is releasing a Squid Game inspired pink sandwich.
I don't know what to think of y'all right now.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Y'all some people. Y'all are some people. That's all I got to say. Y'all are.
A pink sandwich inspired by the Squid Game series.
Are we sure it's not inspired by that one Krabby Patty?
It might have been. Or that one burger from Burger King that was like black, that gave people purple, black food. We're talking about strawberry toast crunch and pink sandwiches.
David, what is that laugh?
And to wrap it all up, Shake Shack has been named the most overpriced food chain, which I agree and disagree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
It depends on what you're getting. But
it depends on what you're getting, but yes. Like I would say Five Guys is the most overpriced. Like, there's no way you're supposed to be taking out a personal loan for some fries and a burger.
That's crazy.
That's what?
That's fucking crazy.
What?
I'd be like, yeah, let me get a double cheeseburger with this, and this with a large fry and a large drink. They'd be like, yeah, that'd be $45.90. I was like, hold on, let me take the fries off. Let me take some ketchup off. Let me take a bun off. Well, she wants something. No,
That's
she
why.
ain't eating
No,
today.
that's why you get
She ain't eating today.
No, is it no? What's the hack for Five Guys? You get a grilled cheese because you can get a burger patty on the grilled cheese. It don't cost you nothing extra. And then
You
get
wouldn't
all
know
the
about that.
toppings. So basically, I've
That's
never
why
done it. I just know about it. Fuck you.
It depends on what you're getting.
What you getting at Five Guys, David?
I just get a shake.
Just a shake. Okay, the shakes are like $5, but it's okay.
Exactly.
Actually, they're a little bit more.
Exactly.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I only get it one time.
This is a lot for lactose intolerant people.
Well, don't be lactose intolerant.
I know some people who walked in and they were just farting. I said, y'all, stop getting the shakes. They're not for you. They might taste good, but it's gonna feel really bad later. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the people behind you.
Once. They said you only live once.
For real. So there's gonna be gas.
It's like that's not what I meant when I said I needed you to gas me up, man. That's not at all what I meant.
Yeah, give him a chocolate shake. Blow it up.
Don't say gas me up around Snoop either.
Yeah, no, you don't do that. Lord. Yeah, speaking of Snoop and Nelly and other coons, we're gonna talk about
Yo.
We're gonna segue into our favorite segment. We're gonna call it Stupid Criminals.
Yo, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You got David dying, man.
So before we start, we're gonna do a disclaimer. The following stories are true stories and should not be duplicated by listeners or watchers of this podcast, as they highlight how criminal incompetence often leads to hilariously swift justice. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Now, first stupid criminal.
Dun, dun.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Now, this is after the inauguration. So Trump moved his inauguration to inside the Capitol building, which we know why he did it. Symbolism. He said it was due to the freezing weather. Like, no, nigga, you could have had it outside. We could have had another William Henry Harrison, but you know, history wouldn't let me be great.
Who?
William Henry Harrison
from the grave. From the
said,
grave,
yo,
Harrison was
I'm
like,
gonna do my. I said, he said he wanted to do his inauguration speech in the cold rain. He had, how long was his speech, Walter?
It was a 4-hour inauguration speech.
Gotcha.
4-hour inauguration in the freezing rain. He died of pneumonia like a few days later.
Of course.
Yeah. The shortest presidential term, 31 days. And he spent most of it bedridden.
Mm-hmm. He was in bed like, yeah, slaves.
Question, who was the vice?
Zachary Taylor,
which is one of the worst presidents, but
or
it's okay.
Tyler.
That one. Okay.
He's the first president.
Yeah,
first president to assume the throne after.
I needed a replacement. You had to tell me the replacement for me to get the original.
Yeah. Because it was typically when Tyler too, and everybody hated John Tyler.
Yeah.
John Tyler, man. But anyway, he moved his inauguration inside. Had some coons performing for him, aka Snoop Dogg, Nelly.
Whoever vote for Donald Trump.
Right, he had that whole video after the first one. Now look at him, crip walking on at the White House,
smiling with a big old smile, with a big old you knew you sell out. I knew you was a sellout back in the day before I was born.
On Death Row Records.
Hey, look, all I'm gonna say is, hey, say what you will, but that is the only man I've ever heard say the words peanut butter on jelly on gold and somehow make it not sound stupid.
Listen.
Hey, it sounds stupid.
That's like peanut butter on jelly on gold. What?
Something is going on. Why does he need all this money so fast, all of a sudden?
I'm just saying, I don't know.
All of a sudden, you want to get your bag up? What happened to getting your bag up when you was Snoop lying?
Yo, they said they have a meme that said, "How long was the TikTok ban?" They had a picture of Kofi Kingston versus Brock Lesnar.
No, why?
Took that bitch's title belt away so quick.
Why?
They said someone blacklist the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Send in Brock Lesnar. So horrible, man. Vince McMahon was so racist, but it's okay. Another stupid.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, real quick, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Linda McMahon the Secretary of Education? Or
we're gonna talk about that later.
To be secretary. Okay.
We're gonna talk about that later because Linda McMahon, God bless her heart. She's just doing a job. She needs something to do.
Look, she don't want to be at home with that man.
She don't want to be at home with Vince.
She don't want to be at home with that man. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either.
He's like, "Hey, Linda, want to wrestle?"
No,
like,
Vince,
hell
talk
no.
about this.
I'm working for the president.
Get a job.
Get a job? Okay. Get a job.
You know wrong for that. And you know you wrong for that.
It's the truth. I can't be wrong if it's the truth. That means I'm right.
I'm gonna spit out my water. All right.
You know what? That's
I'm gonna swallow this. I'm gonna swallow this water real quick before I start talking again. All right. So a naked man breaks into a Berlin Township, which is a city outside of Monroe. A naked man breaks inside of a Berlin Township man's home during the football games last week and demanded the 12 women of color he was promised. What the fuck?
What?
This was on TV last weekend after the Lions game. They were like, a naked man breaks into this man's home, and they're like, what did he demand? The man was like, he wanted the 12 women of color he was promised. And they just cut it right there. I said, God damn. You better not look at this video before they put it on live.
No, that's when you go, I need something else here. You cannot just drop that and run. I need some information.
Let me try to find it real quick. No. If they ran, that makes that because I know my news. That's why I stopped watching.
What?
That's why I stopped watching.
Here we go.
Little dead end street here.
Jeremy was just sitting down to watch Monday Night Football in his Berlin Township home when all of a sudden
I was enjoying the football game and heard the back door open, the dog barked, and a naked man come around the corner and sat in the chair.
Wait a minute. Did Jeremy say a man broke into his house naked? Naked.
100%.
Startled, to say the least, Jeremy yelled for his wife to call 911, but 911 had already been called, telling us that the naked man got naked there in the parking lot of the Meyer Distribution Center and then ran across this field here, barefoot too in the snow, and then across this field to Jeremy's house all the way over there.
In fact, we had to mop all our floors because there was blood from his feet bleeding on our floors when we got done.
Jeremy said the naked man was relatively calm and did give a reason why he was at Jeremy's house.
Looking for the 12 women of color he was promised.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Eventually the money...
He was promised 12 women of color.
Who promised that man?
He was promised 12 women of color.
So, I love Charlie LaDuff, but even I would like there's no way anybody could have made that seem less like
he was like, what does that mean?
Look. When you surprise, all I'm gonna say is when you find a way to surprise Charlie LaDuff after all the stories that man has covered for Fox 2, there is nothing else to be said there, man.
You notice how he said what? He said what?
He said, "What's
Okay.
that?"
Okay. But what? I mean, how do you react to it? Like, what would you do if you were chilling there watching a game and some dude walks in your house naked and goes, "Where's my tall women of color at?"
I'd be like X videos, my nigga.
No, all you gotta do is just go to that site where you hear drumsticks. That's all.
Oh my gosh! All right, move on. If you have any stupid criminals for us to talk about, go to www. Go to Instagram or Facebook. I'm not gonna read out the whole thing.
Actually, nah. Go to that Elon app, not Tesla, the other one.
X. And the X be giving out some
Twitter?
BS today.
Not the
Hey,
ones
I
I follow.
saw a thing that's. Hey, I saw a thing that said I don't understand why Elon's so mad at everybody for still calling X Twitter when he can't even pronounce his own kids' names right. I was like, oh shit.
It's true.
Facts. Does he even remember their ages? Does he even know what their ages are?
He has too many damn kids. He be fucking too much.
Of course. That's all the time he has for.
He has too
That's
many.
how he thinks.
He's like, ooh, pretty.
That's why he made Tesla in the cave with a whole bunch of a whole box of scraps.
He didn't make Tesla.
Apparently he didn't, but he didn't make it.
Tesla.
He bought it. He bought Tesla.
And he did the
Granted, he bought it at a low point and kind of revitalized it, but still.
That's what I'm saying. Those revitalizations was made in the cave with a box of scraps.
He said, this is bulletproof. You can't even throw a rock at it, and the glass broke. And then the next week, a CEO of another company said, yeah, this car is bulletproof. This nigga sat in the front seat. I said, this man better. Hey, we saw what happened last week with Tesla.
Look, he had the glasses on and everything.
He said,
go ahead. The front seat with the seat belt cocked and loaded and arms on the steering wheel. He said,
shoot me. He said, shoot me, damn it. I was
like, the biggest gun he could have with the best ammo you can find. Boom.
Say what you will. Doing a bulletproof test. Look.
It happened on
a bulletproof test. Look, man, doing a bulletproof window test, sitting inside when somebody fires a 50 caliber sniper rifle, it takes. Those are the sniper rifles that move the ground when they fire, right? Like that. Mm-hmm. That's ballsy, man.
And it did not.
What if they did What if they just did something on CNN? They had like a live feed, but they're like, "Yeah, it stops a sniper rifle. Let's get the bazooka out." And it's like, "Hey, hold on now." No, cut the feed. Don't pull a Saddam Hussein. Don't say we're not going to show it while you show it. Don't do that now. I never seen a hanging until I saw Saddam Hussein hang. I said, God damn.
You said what?
Hey,
I never seen a hanging until I saw Saddam Hussein's hanging. I said, God damn.
Oh, you ain't they ain't showing you pictures in school of how they had our ancestors?
No, I've seen those pictures. I've never seen one live on television.
Oh.
No, look, that still wasn't as bad as Gaddafi's. They beat him on the way to his execution. I was like,
they treat Muammar Gaddafi like Jesus. They said, nigga, you're gonna get beat to this. Only thing I can compare that to was Jesus, but Jesus is he resurrected. Muammar Gaddafi did not.
Who is that?
The president of what was
the
it? Egypt?
Leader. It was the president of Libya.
Or Libya, yeah.
Yeah, he was the president of Libya until they had a full scale revolution, and they caught him and they were like, "Hey, it's your time. Your time is now.
Come on down."
And they dragged him out in the street and beat the shit out of him on the way to execute him, and that was it's like shit.
They said, "Hey, Muammar, meet us in the vestibule." They beat his ass. It was live on Facebook. That was funny.
Yeah,
That was one of the first live things on Facebook that I seen. I was like, "Whoa, this is nuts!" That was like the tip of the iceberg.
When I say I really like Kendrick, I'm not social. I don't be on social media like that.
It's all right. It's all right, David. It's all right.
As young
That's
as
why
I
we're
am,
here.
I know. As young as I am, I'm supposed to. But I was also around when my parents were the guinea pigs for Facebook.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
time. I'm going to the bathroom. Send.
Nah,
I'm eating
my
dinner.
mom was
Man, I
not
remember
like
those
that
days. I remember those
because
days.
you had to log in with your college.
Yeah, your college stuff.
Uh-huh.
I started Facebook. Yeah, me and Walter probably started Facebook at the same time at the Y.
About then. I think I
time.
had one for a year the first time I was there, but yeah, it's about the same time.
Man, that load screen at the Y, man, it took like 12 hours.
They really did not want us fucking with that.
They really didn't. They were like, "You won't get on social media, you going at home." I said, "Hey, I understand. These computers suck."
They made it that way, so you gotta go at home.
We almost blew a fuse because them computers were old.
We
had like 8 people on Facebook. The room was
Man,
smoking.
those computers were the reason that building was always so goddamn hot, man.
Thing was, you heard you thought it was a white noise machine. You opened the door, it was 8 computers going on at once.
Right. It was like, ooh. It's like you open the door, it's like, man, why is it 15 degrees hotter in this fucking room? It's 90 outside, it's 105 inside. What are we doing?
That's why the door was always open. That's nuts. But yeah, if you have any other stories about stupid criminals, just let us know. We want to laugh every week. So please send us some stupid criminals. Now we're up to our top 10. Well, my top 10 list of the week.
Yeah, yours. Just gotta say it correctly.
My top 10 list of the week was the top 10 TV shows turning 25 in 2025. So as I list these as I list these TV shows, please understand that we saw these shows come on, like their premieres and their endings. Some of them have ended. Some of them are still going somehow.
You may have,
but yeah. So honorable mentions, we have Buzz Lightyear of Star Command on UPN.
Yo,
a cartoon, y'all.
God, I remember that show too. Like fondly.
That show was so annoying. It was on Sunday mornings on UPN. Before I went to church.
Man, I miss those.
Oh yeah, I can never watch it.
Dora the Explorer, Nick Jr.
Is that really from 2000?
I think that show's still on. But yeah, it came out in 2000.
Wow. That's crazy. Where the hell does time go, man?
Man, I remember being 5 years old screaming at the TV.
First off, we had to experience a little bit of fun. So we spent majority of the time having fun, not learning anything.
I was like, where's the big red hill? I'm like, that's not a big red hill. That's a big red chicken.
And so now that we're adults.
Man, I still watch Dora the Explorer to this day, screaming at the TV. Like, where is the blue crayon? Bitch, it's behind you. Damn. This show could have been over. This could have been a 5-minute show between shows, but you wanted to ask us where the blue crayon was. It's behind you.
That's where the crayon was.
Oh, Kris. So another thing. Speaking of Dora.
Oh man, what?
Oh no.
Tell me why my daughter.
Oh. Oh no.
So I'm watching TV with her. She decides to say, I want to watch Dora. I put on Dora because my mom speaks Spanish too. So we're watching Dora. She's confused at Dora because she's looking at the pointer, point to the correct thing that she's asking for. And she's like, why has it not moved?
Why is it not moving? Why is it not moving?
So what she does, she turns around, grabs one of her baby dolls, starts playing with that instead.
She said, "Why? You know what? Fuck this show." That's what I was like. I was like, "Why? What? You know what? I ain't gotta look at this."
She just turned 2.
I really don't have to look at this. Where's my dolls? I wish my daughter was like that.
Oh yeah,
She'd be into it.
She's a baby genius. She already had her first falling down the stairs moment.
Dang. Yeah, every kid has to have one of those moments.
Yes.
She already had it. So here's the thing. She see her older brothers. I want to be with them.
Uh-huh.
So as soon as the door opens, she will literally run to the stairs. But as soon as she gets right to the stairs, she slows down. She didn't fall until she wanted to change her mind and slipped up the stairs.
She's like, I'm done walking. Let me try this.
So she had got a little cut on her forehead. Her mama made a big deal about it. A whole scene. And I'm like, but she's fine.
True.
It's gonna heal quick.
It's gonna heal. She's gonna learn her lesson, hopefully.
She already learned that lesson. It's already fine.
But yeah, that's what happens when you have older siblings. You want to do what they're doing or want to be with them all the time. So, So I'm glad your daughter's okay, and I'm glad that she doesn't like Dora.
She can't stand Dora no more.
The best part of Dora was Swiper the Fox, because I was like, you nigga, get this, get it.
And you're not smart enough. Why are you not smart enough when you're a fox?
First of all, Swiper, no swiping. How is that going to stop a fox?
You're a fox.
I wish it would stop something.
Unless it tried to make herself big and we didn't see her make herself big to the fox.
Then he would take her things and throw it across the world. Like, how is she supposed to find this stuff now?
That's the point. If I can't have it, you can't either. Here.
You'll never find it now.
What you mean?
And she was like, let's look at my backpack. You got to say backpack.
No,
then be like,
then you got to have, and then it's a song to it. Why is it that long for a backpack? Just get over with it. Just open the backpack. Just open the backpack.
However, the coldest song on that show was the map. The map song had the bass in it. Okay,
The map. Oh no, that song.
That song went hard. I had no reason to go be that hard on that show.
That's the problem.
They were like,
why are you hitting me with 2 songs back to back? I don't like it.
And then the map would be like, show space behind the door, like, yo, you gonna open me up?
I'm the man. Get to jumping.
It's one map though. Like, how is it different maps? This show has 30 seasons. Why is it one map that has so many directions? It was too funny.
To match the terrain.
Dora the Explorer, man. This is just the honorable mentions.
To match the terrain.
We're not even in the real list yet. So.
Oh, hey, no, you called me one.
So we had Buzz Lightyear Star Command, Dora the Explorer, as told by Ginger, who was also on Nickelodeon.
As told? Oh my god.
With Macy Gray as the theme song.
I had never seen it. So
what?
Definitely
I haven't seen that show, and I forgot about that show. I'm gonna be honest with you.
As you look back on it, it was a very boring show. It was like the girl version of Arthur, but it was very boring. No, it was actually the girl version
The
of
girl
Doug.
version of Arthur.
It was a girl version of Doug.
No,
which makes
yeah,
it
that's
worse.
that's fair.
Yeah, definitely.
Which makes it way worse.
I never even peeped at it.
Such a boring show.
I'm so
The
surprised.
Proud
But
Family.
How did that make an honorable mention? Now,
It's honorable mention, man. It's honorable mention.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What's the parameters of honorable mention? Now I gotta go.
It's honorable mention. I got my top 10. These are honorable mentions. They didn't make the list.
That's wiki. Wait. Okay.
No. You gotta understand. A lot of shows came out in 2000. Like,
I get that wholeheartedly.
Proud Family.
But something is just staples.
Hey, man. The last three are PBS shows. So we have Cyber Chase, Dragon Tales, and Clifford the Big Red
All
Dog.
of those are so understandable. But why honorable mentions? I don't even care that they didn't even make the list. But why honorable mentions?
They're honorable mentions.
Why
Once you hear my top 10, you understand.
I'm not saying I don't even want them on the list. I'm just saying why honorable mentions.
Because they're shows I used to watch when I was a kid.
There we go.
Okay. These are all the shows I watched. Okay.
I watched those too.
Okay, here are also shows I watched when I was a kid, but these are honorable mentions. All right, Watson.
I thought it was to the list.
Sorry.
No, I just did the kids shows first. Okay, now these are the shows I had to sneak and watch when I was a kid. So, MTV Cribs, which I watched later in life.
Hey, that's still an honorable mention this week.
Honorable mention.
Okay.
And then the last one is Cheaters.
Hey, okay.
Cheaters was the show, man.
Cheaters was off the chain.
Wait, about this season when they had old dude, he said, "Yeah, I used to be, but not no more." He said, "Yeah, that's me. I used to be, but not no more."
Not no more.
I'm not even gonna lie. I used to, man. Those were the shows, right? That Steve, Jerry, those were the shows you would watch when you were like, I don't feel the best today. I'm gonna make myself feel better by watching people have really like the stupidest problems of all time.
They were like, "Is this the bar you guys usually go to?" She'd be like, "Yes." And the guy would be smooching on some other bimbo. And then they'd confront him with all these cameras and booms and stuff. I'd be like, God damn, this is the worst.
I said,
imagine you cheating on spot. Imagine you cheating in the back of the bar and all these cameras coming towards you.
Putting on the spot is crazy.
And he was like, I wasn't cheating. She's like, yes, you were, chasing him down the street and stuff. He was like, are you ever going to date him again? Like dumb questions.
Yeah, but you was
no, there's no future for us. I was like, all right, next episode. And he'd be so calm too. He'd be like, so why do you think he was cheating? He was coming home late. He had lipstick on his collar. I was like, oh, was it your lipstick? No. just dumb questions. But yeah, Cheaters is one of my honorable mentions. So now we're going to go into my top 10 list to end the show. Top 10 TV shows turning 25 in 2025. So number 10, Boston Public from Fox. One of my favorite shows of all time. Boston Public.
Never seen.
I don't think I've seen that.
All right, I never even looked at it.
There's only a few dramas from Fox that I watch like religiously. It's 24, New York Undercover, Boston Public, and Bones. That's pretty much it.
See, 24 makes sense because 24 was good. Bones was also really good.
New York Undercover was good too. What you talking?
I haven't seen it. I'm only going off of what I've seen.
The only one that I can talk about that I saw or actually looked at and actually watched a couple of episodes is Bones. So,
technically, I can say 911, but now that's an ABC show. But 911 was a good show on Fox too.
I still, even with the switch,
Bang.
Not an episode.
Come on, David. You're killing me. Number 9, I have Gilmore Girls from the WB.
That
With
show
Kel
Even
King.
with
everybody.
even with having the channel, as soon as that show comes on, I turn it off.
You turn it off. That's what I did too, David. That's what I did. Never seen an episode. I just remember turning it off. Okay. Number 9, Gilmore Girls. I will follow you anywhere. And then I'd switch, like click. It's like Gilmore Girls is the white version of Moesha. I just be like, I just hear the theme song and just shut it off. Bow to the, eat to the, click.
I wouldn't even get to that.
Dang. You
As
just know
soon as I
Moesha's coming
see-
on.
Man,
You read the TV guide, you read, you be like, Moesha's up next. No, change the channel.
no, it got to the point where I have the clock installed in my body.
Hey, kids don't know about that these days, David. You had the TV schedule in your body, like your body would wake up at 6 o'clock. Oh, Simpsons is on.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the
Uh-oh.
Simpsons is on.
And then you're cooking. Don't catch you watching TV cooking.
6:30, you knew the news was on. Your ass better be at the dinner table. And you better eat it quick before Wheel of Fortune comes on at 7.
No,
Wheel of
look,
Fortune.
Ain't no eating and watching television in my house. You would eat quick.
the older generation listeners to this are like, what you guys know? Listen, we're like the mixed generation, literally.
We literally had both lives. We had waiting. We literally had to wait a whole week to watch a whole nother episode of our favorite show. And we're part of the generation who could just watch the episode
Whenever.
Whenever. Kids these days will never ever know.
Ever.
A new series is coming out. Oh, all the episodes are here. You can just watch it in one night. No, not back in the day. You couldn't watch all 25 episodes of Gilmore Girls.
Here's the thing. When it comes to stuff like that, especially stuff that I know is in rotation, I can't say that.
True. And you can't, but I can.
No, the only reason why I said like you can't really say that because it's in rotation.
True. Number 8, CSI on CBS.
Ooh. Which one? Just the original?
The original.
It has to be the original. We're talking about 2000 here.
Yeah.
It's 25 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
A long time ago.
Damn,
It doesn't feel like a long time ago, but it was
That's
a
actually
long time
crazy.
ago.
People that was born in 2000 can have double drinks right now.
They can rent cars.
Double drink.
They can double
This
drink.
nigga
Crazy.
just said double drinks.
Double
years.
drinks.
4 years
Notice
old.
I had S.
They don't have to get stamped into the club no more.
They just get the nod. What's
They
up?
get the nod. What's up? ID and get in.
Not even an ID. Just
No,
what's
I don't
up?
even get ID'd anymore. They just see the
That's what I'm
beard.
saying. Just
They
what's
see me,
up.
bro, what's
Just
up?
go.
But I know people who are older than me who look younger than me who still get carded. I'm like,
Because they look younger. That's what I'm like. Y'all look
Baby.
too young. Y'all was going way too young.
yeah, bitch. All right, number
Nice,
7. Number 7, we have Jackie Chan Adventures.
Okay.
Kids
Okay.
WB.
You got me back. You got me back.
Ancient Chinese
You got me
secret.
back.
I got the top 10, David.
You got me back.
One more thing.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. One more thing and Ancient Chinese Secret have lived rent free in my head since 2000.
Definitely.
Talismans.
Mm-hmm.
Those talismans, man. Number 6, we have Static Shock.
That show was
on Kids
that show was
Okay.
so wild.
Again.
That show
got
was
me.
amazing.
I even watched
I love
it when
Static Shock.
when Jetix got it.
Not with Jetix. Not Jetix. Let's not bring that back.
Jetix.
I remember they brought that channel. I was like, oh snap! It was like Disney XD married like Fox Kids. Like,
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, this is like the
God,
best
not
crossover.
Jetix.
It was like the CW before the CW for kids shows.
Mhm.
They just merged too many shows together.
Mhm.
They had Digimon, Power Rangers, and Pokemon on the same channel.
It bounced everywhere. Yeah, it bounced everywhere, but it was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
They had Lloyd in space. Like, what is this?
This was the first
Between
recommendation
the Lines?
channel.
They had Lloyd in space, and then Between the Lines was next. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Why am I learning how to say pot and pan? After the Power Rangers saved the world.
Rangers
Look.
save the world.
Hey,
I'm
don't be
dead.
sick.
I'm fucking
Don't be
OTs.
sick. Do not be sick.
Right. It didn't make Jettas that make no sense. That's why it didn't last. But it's okay. All right, our top five. I have
That's
number
a
five.
core memory.
Number 5, I have Big Brother on CBS, which is still on to this day.
It's still on to this day.
Is it
Just
really?
shut
It
it
is, isn't it?
down.
It is.
Just shut
Who
it
will be
down.
Oh my
the head of
God.
household? Who will have
Julie
the
Chen, I
power
really
of
don't
veto?
care.
Hey, man, that's how she gets her
Julie
checks.
Chen, I just do not care, Julie Chen. I'm sorry, I don't.
Hey, man. Hey, who was that person who was on all of the reality Boston Rob? He was on all the shows. He was on Survivor, then he was on Big Brother, then he was on Amazing Race. I was like, this man does not, he needs a check. I think he got married off. I don't know what show. I think he was on Survivor first, and then I gotta see his story. But we'll get to that in a second. Number 4, we have Fear Factor, the Joe Rogan Fear Factor,
Of course. Why would
not
you
the
have
ludicrous
any
Fear
other?
Factor.
Why would you have any other?
Because the
That's the
ludicrous Fear
first
Factor
one.
was like,
No, you gotta talk about Joe Rogan when he had hair.
he had hair. He said,
You
"Come on,
gotta talk
guys,
about him when he had hair.
let's jump in a pool of
You
scorpions."
mean when he was? You mean when he was like not somehow built and had it? Man, those were the days.
Yes.
They were just
When you
making up
could
shows
tell
back
it was a
then.
button-up shirt that he ain't just button up the top.
He did just do the top button. I said, Joe, what you doing?
You got no shame. You got no business and no shame.
Joe, what's going on? He usually had like a V-neck, a V-neck long sleeve.
Definitely.
I said, what is wrong with you, bro?
What you doing, Joe? What you doing?
You got to go into a pit full of roaches for 5. It's a beat the clock challenge. So you always wanted to be first. You always wanted to be first.
And then wait, so I have a core memory. Watching that at Outback is a wild experience.
At Outback,
there
ain't no way. There ain't no way you gonna get me watching that food challenge while I'm eating food. That's just not happening.
Wait,
What
which
you
Outback
got?
are we talking about?
We got.
Which Outback are we talking about? The one in Southfield?
No. So the thing about my childhood is I was a moving baby.
All right.
So I just been moving from city to city to city.
That's how that works, yes.
Yes. So I can't tell you.
Man, the episode when those tarantulas were on them, oh my God. Man.
That's the episode that came on. I was watching the show, but that was the episode that came on, not the eating challenge.
I said, nope, not me. Not today. See you, bye. Number 3 is X-Men Evolution on Kids WB.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Very good X-Men series. After X-Men 97, of course.
Definitely.
I'll say the 90s X-Men was unbeat.
Evolution is like 1B.
Is beautiful.
Evolution is 1B, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Actually,
No,
that's the
that's
reason how I
not-
learned all the X-Men. X-Men
Mhm.
Evolution.
Mhm.
Saturday mornings.
Saturday morning.
Number 2, we have Survivor on CBS.
Okay, so this is back when you go back to that story that you were saying.
Yeah, I don't remember where I think Boston Rob started on Survivor.
Is that guy with the most punchable face or the annoying
Yes.
face?
Yes.
Okay.
He was like, I'm Boston Rob. I'm gonna win this competition, and you're gonna
But
like it.
isn't his last name like Lowe or something?
No, it's Mariano. I'm gonna see you since you'll
There
send
we
you a
go.
picture of him.
No,
Oh,
it's already stamped in my brain. I don't need a picture. I just need to make sure that's the person we're talking about. Because I promise you, that smile you cannot, and I repeat,
he was on
you
Survivor.
cannot unsee that smile.
He was on Survivors. He was on Amazing Race. And Deal or No Deal Island. I don't know what. And Traders 3, which is on Peacock. So-
Am I wrong, Chris?
Yeah, he has a very he has a very punchable face.
Very
I hate it.
punchable
I hate it.
face.
I hate it when he won, but it's okay.
It's
No, he
not-
lost.
It's not even that. I don't even care. I never watched his series. I don't know why he's famous. I just know his face just annoys me,
Man.
and I just want to punch it. It's a punchable face.
Speaking of punchable faces, number 1 is Malcolm in the Middle on Fox.
Life is unfair.
Unfair.
So can
Man,
we
that
shout
show was-
out to him? Shout
Shout
out.
out to
Shout
Frankie
out to
Muniz.
all of them, really.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Bryan
him.
Cranston.
That's exactly who I was really talking about. I was
Yeah.
about to get up to the roles, but I wanted all the roles to hit me all at once. I'm like, yep, shout out to Zordon.
Shout out to Gordon. Wow. He was on a show in the 90s. I forgot what show he was on. He was on Bernie Mac too. It was just a good time.
Hey, oh man, was it Malcolm's friend, like the other, like the black kid? Yo, his dad is the dude that plays Uncle Ruckus,
Yeah.
and that lives rent free in my mind too.
He was like, Steven!
Like the whole cast for that show, even the supporting characters, they just knocked it out the park.
Every episode.
Every episode.
Especially Craig, man. He had the biggest crush on Lois, but she was like, no, you're never getting with me. I love the episode was like when he was in court and Hal was like, I couldn't have did that on Friday because I haven't worked a Friday in 25 years. I was like, God damn. This man has never worked a whole Friday.
Or that was it.
I wish I could do that.
Oh yeah.
Or
That's crazy.
was the episode? No, there was that episode where there was that episode where Hal had that. Honestly, Hal had the best the best B stories, regardless. It was when he tried to fight a bee, like crashed his car just to try to kill this bee, and then the bee survived. And I was like, this is the most dramatic thing I've ever seen, but I love it. I don't know why, but I love it.
Yeah.
He was in Seinfeld, Chris. That was that 90s.
Yes, Seinfeld. Yes. Yes. I gotta watch some episodes now. Seinfeld is one of my favorite shows too. The episode when he had to teach Malcolm how to skate.
Seinfeld was what made me turn my TV off.
Seinfeld is hilarious.
As a grown adult that pays bills and has to deal with life, I understand Seinfeld. But as a kid, I was like, I don't get why everybody thinks this is so funny.
Same. As a kid, I was like, why are y'all laughing at this ugly show? It looks so boring.
Even as an adult.
You gotta listen to it for the jokes.
I did as a kid.
For the
I was the only child. That's all I had was to do was pay attention to other people talk.
That's true. Yeah, Malcolm Seinfeld's is a good show. Malcolm in the Middle changed the way TV was done because you had Bernie Mac a year later after that. I think, and then after that, they started doing shows like The Office and Community, Parks and Rec,
Oh yeah.
Abbott Elementary. So Malcolm Middle pretty much like started a whole like documentary style
Kind
comedy.
of. Well, yeah, but Malcolm in the Middle was just breaking the fourth wall as opposed to.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole thing, right? Where Malcolm was just breaking the fourth wall to talk to us or talk to the audience.
Yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of which, his range is crazy because going from doing that to the Agents of Cody Banks is wicked work.
First of all, we ain't gonna talk about 50 minutes like that, okay?
He's wicked work.
First of all, you said that's range. That range is wild.
Crazy.
You said for going from Malcolm in the Middle to Agent Cody Banks. He said, "Nigga, look at that range though, like he was Denzel Washington."
He don't have range.
Or Samuel L. Jackson.
He don't have range.
You said you think you're saying that Malcolm in the Middle is Leonardo DiCaprio?
He doesn't have range. He's playing himself.
Are you kidding me?
He's playing himself.
I just named you three actors, three of the
that
best actors of all time who have range.
That play themselves.
They have comedy, action.
They play themselves.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
That's wicked work.
Oh Lord. All right, I'm begging to know what David's doing later. So that's been another edition of KrisCross Corner. We had Walter Quitz and David Norday on the show. I'm your host, Kris Canty. See y'all next week.
Peace.